Hi kids, my name is Nidhi and today's story is about Lord Ganesh, the Indian elephant-headed god. This is a story from a long time ago when the earth was newly formed. And it was very common for the gods to visit their devotees on earth. One such day, a devotee of Lord Ganesh invited him over for a feast on Ganesh Chaturthi. The feast was kept in honor of Lord Ganesh for his birthday. Lord Ganesh was very happy. He loved feasts. So he got ready in his new clothes and he climbed on his little mouse, Mushik. Yes, Lord Ganesh always traveled on his little transport, the mouse. So he got onto the mouse and left for the feast. When he reached there, he saw it was a huge affair. There were varieties and varieties of different foods. So he started to do what he loved best. He started to eat. He ate the salty things and he ate the sour things and then he moved to sweets. Sweets were his most favorite. He loved sweets and the devotee knew that Lord Ganesh loved sweets. So he made sure that there was all kinds of sweets available. There were halwas and there were laddus and there were modaks. Modaks? Modaks were Lord Ganesh's favorite sweet. Delicious. Lord Ganesh finished eating everything. And when he got to modaks, he ate and he ate and he ate and he ate. And by the time he finished eating, he was so full. His stomach was so big. He had to literally pick up his stomach and walk. He said thank you to his devotee and he left. When he went and sat on his mouse, after all that eating, he'd become quite heavy and the mouse was finding it very difficult to walk. He went and then he stopped. Why do you think he stopped? Because there was a snake that crossed its path. And now the mouse was shivering with fear. And at once he left everything and he ran as fast as he could. And with that, Lord Ganesh, who was sitting at his back, fell down splat on the ground. And with his huge tummy, he went tumbling down. And when he stopped, he got up and he looked here and there. And he could see the mouse running here and there and the snake trying to catch it. What was going on? And it was the dead of the night. He was coming back from a dinner. But who was laughing? He could hear someone laughing. He looked everywhere. It was absolutely empty. There was nobody around. Then who was Oh! And then he looked up in the sky and he saw the moon. The moon was laughing loudly. He was rolling in laughter. Now tell me, children, if you've fallen down and got hurt and if somebody's laughing at you, would you like it? No, right? Neither did Lord Ganesh. He looked up at the moon and he said, "What's so funny?" The moon was laughing and he could barely talk. I have never seen anything funnier. It's so funny. You're rolling on the ground like a ball. Now, Lord Ganesh was really angry. So in his anger, he broke his tusk and he hurled it at the moon. Now the moon was so busy laughing, he didn't notice. And he kept laughing and as soon as the tusk hit the moon, poof, the moon's brightness went away and it was really dark. The moon was shocked. What just happened? And Ganesh, in his anger, he grabbed the snake. He turned it over his head and he threw it as far as he could. His mouse was really tired with all that running. He sat on the mouse and he went home. Now many days passed. The moon, who was generally so proud of his brightness, was so embarrassed to be so dark and not beautiful that it went and hid in his house. Now without the moon in the skies were absolutely dark and there was no light after the sundown. And in those days there was no electricity, so you could not just switch on the light. People were having a lot of problem. People were really troubled. So they went to Lord Ganesh. Lord Ganesh, please help. You are the kind one. Please, we are really troubled. Please forgive the moon and return his brightness. We really need the moon in the sky. Now Lord Ganesh got thinking. The people were right. It wasn't fair to punish them for the moon's mistake. So he got down to thinking and he said, okay, I will speak to the moon. But at the same time, Lord Ganesh felt that the moon had made a mistake and he should be punished. So he went to the moon's house and he said, come out, moon, I have to talk to you. No. The moon said, I'm very scared of you. Come out, I won't do anything, he said. The moon came out. And when the moon came out, he folded his hands and he apologized profusely. He had understood that he made a really big mistake and Lord Ganesh was really angry. Lord Ganesh said, I'm happy that you realize you made a mistake, but don't forget that your bride needs to be taken care of. You need to be taught a lesson. So you will return to the sky, but you will never have the same brightness always. From now on, for the first 15 days of the month, you will become smaller and smaller and smaller in size till you start looking like my tusk. And then you will leave the sky for one day. And then when you come back, you will start growing bigger and bigger and bigger till you become big and round and achieve your full size. The moon understood that he had to accept the punishment. So he folded his hands and he said, I accept the punishment. Now please return my brightness, O Lord. And so Lord Ganesh said, but that's not it. Every year on my birthday, the people will not look at you. If they do, they shall be punished. That is your punishment. The moon didn't know what to say. He just folded his hands. And from that day onwards, it is believed that it is bad luck to look at the moon on the night of Ganesh Chaturthi. And if you go out and look at the moon every night, you will see that it is not the same size every day. It changes its shape and size every single day. So that was the story of the moon's punishment. And that also explains why Lord Ganesh is called Ekdant or one-tusked. Because he's missing one tusk. He broke it and threw it at the moon. Remember? I hope you enjoyed the story. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. I will be back soon. Bye-bye.